Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tayllor Lloyd and I'm your new tech bestie. And today we are talking about the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Samsung invited me out to the Unpacked event on the 17th. So I went and did that and I had the time of my life. And while I was there, they handed over this handy dandy phone that everyone's like so excited about, including myself. I've had my hands on it for about 2 weeks-ish and I want to share some of my favorite AI features. Now, if this is your first time on my channel or experiencing my content at all, because I am on Instagram and TikTok, so you should definitely follow me there, but I have a different perspective than a lot of people. I know you guys are going to see a lot of specced out reviews. That is not this. But if you're interested in learning how I use these AI features and how you as an everyday consumer could use these AI features, then I think this might be handy for you. So enough of the blabbering, let's get into it. The first feature that I've really been into since they announced is, of course, circle to search. I feel like everyone has been loving this feature, and with good reason. Now I'm gonna speak for my girlies out there who are into really anything that they see on social media, but you know, I'm gonna use fashion as an example. If you are scrolling on TikTok, okay, and you see a really cute pair of shoes and you're like, ooh, I want those, but you go to the comments and you're like, girl, where the shoes from? And everyone's also asking, girl, where the shoes from? And you don't see a comment, you can now circle the shoes and Google will search them for you. So it's like, there's just not really any room for gatekeeping around here anymore, okay? Not with this phone, and I really love the feature. And you can do this with a bunch of things. It doesn't have to be clothes. I feel like that's one of the things I'll definitely be using it as, but there are lots of things I see online, even tech sometimes, I'm like, what is that, right? And now all you have to do is hold down the home button and you circle what you're looking for. And boom, it just brings it up. And I just think that is such a cool feature. I use myself as an example with my light in my room just to show you it doesn't have to be closed. Love that you can use that on any native app, like just chef's kiss. Now, the next feature I think is really cool as well. I think all of these are really freaking cool. I think I like this little. So let's just start there. This next one is definitely one for the readers and writers. If you are like a blog reader or you just read paragraphs on websites, or if you're a note taker and you take a lot of notes, the summarize feature is for you. Now, the reason I like it is because I do tend to fall into rabbit holes sometimes on the internet with just reading a paragraph and then it takes me to another paragraph. And before you know it, I'm 17 paragraphs in. For efficiency purposes, it's nice to have the summarize feature to summarize the pages for you. So basically there's this little AI button you can hit and then it says translate or summarize. We're going to get to translate in a minute. But when you hit summarize, it summarizes what's on the page and just breaks it down for you. And I just love that. I love that. I don't know. I really get a kick out of that. It can also do the same thing for notes. If you take notes, I think this is just such a cool feature to have. And once you have the summary, you can copy it and paste it and send it to whoever you need to. And we love efficiency around here. So what a great feature. I will be using and abusing this. Now, while we're here, let's just talk about the translate features that Samsung introduced, because I think this is something that is going to actually change lives. And I hate to be that person that's like, oh my God, this is life altering, but it kind of is, okay? If you are one of those people who have family members who live abroad, or you're traveling abroad, or you just have that language barrier between you and a loved one, I feel like the translate features of this phone are going to really be a helping hand. Not only can you translate the things that you read, but you can also translate in phone calls and text messages. And I just feel like that is going to really help people. For me, look, when I travel abroad, if you think I'm leaving this phone behind, you're out of your mind. And when they demoed it, they showed someone in a different country setting a reservation on the phone. And I was like, please. Maybe this one isn't something that people would use every day, but even for me, I'm trying to learn Spanish on Duolingo, and I feel like this feature is gonna help me. Seriously, I will be using this. It is a really good feature. Now, let's get to the fun stuff, because I know everyone wants to know about the camera. And though I feel like I still need lots of time with this phone and the camera in particular, I do want to show you guys some of the things that I think are really cool. The AI, you know, put his little sauce on. No, that's my gelato. It was so good. Look at the gelato. Look at this. If you're wondering if this phone takes good yes. Yes, it does. Okay, but let's get to the real stuff. So the camera in general is packed with tons of AI features, and I feel like I haven't had enough time to test them out thoroughly to say they are perfect, but I have played around with them, and you can remove items out of the background. You can move around the focal point of the photo. So let's just say you're jumping in the air. They showed this at the Unpacked event, and I thought it was really cool, but like there was a guy and he was playing basketball and he was jumping from kind of far back, and then they just like circled him and moved him closer to the hoop. And I also think it's very responsible of them them to watermark all the photos that are edited by AI just to keep you from like, y'all know. For instance, I'm gonna try to erase the shadows on this photo. Did y'all see that? That's crazy. Okay, before, look at me and my husband standing there. After. Wow. I know we have lots of apps and tools that will do this. For instance, like Adobe. You can go to these places and do generative fill and all those things, but you have to go use the apps. Sometimes these apps cost money, so to have it built into your camera, built into your phone, yes please, give it to me. And I'm gonna circle this little trash can. Can y'all see that? Let's say erase. Can we get rid of the trash can? And boom, the trash can's gone. Look at that. Trash can, no trash can. Trash can, no trash can. It does it so well. Come on. Now, obviously you can use those tools how you please. But for me, as much as I like to go out and just snap photos, I'm really big on photography as a hobby. It's a hobby for me, but I really enjoy it. And so not only do I like taking pictures with my phones, I have tons of cameras. You probably can't see them, but that whole little, like this whole thing here, full of cameras, okay? Because that's what I enjoy. And so it's so nice to have like a really nice camera and a really nice editing system built all into one in my pocket. What else do I need? Ooh, okay, all right. It'd be bossy too. If you don't put this pen back in that phone, it's gonna cuss you out. Go ahead, lock the screen if you want. It will cuss you clean out. It's like, where's the pen? Where is it? Let me put the pen in. You can also AI generate your own wallpaper, which, do you need it? I don't know. Do I? Yes. You can go in and it already gives you these really cool prompts, but you can go in and like for me, I did this luminous, I picked a beige flower and this is what it popped up for me. It also gave me some other options, but let's do night, okay? You're gonna click night and it says abstract gray distant mountain range with ice. You see these bubble things, you can change them to say something different. So you click it and it says beach, right? And then, okay, yeah, with, obviously I don't want a beach with ice though, because that's not really the vibes. But I do want a beach with waves. So then I hit generate and it starts to create my own custom wallpapers. And like, look how pretty. Here, I'm gonna set it. I'm going back to my flower, but I'm gonna set it so y'all can see it. How stunning, how pretty is that? My washing machine is having a hard time in there. I hope y'all don't hear that. It's all right, it's just spinning the load. In Samsung Notes, I'm going to, now give me a second because I got to write and I got to get comfortable. Let me see, testing out this new feature. That's still bad handwriting, but you're gonna pretend like it's not. Okay, now that we did that, I wanna show y'all this. Look, I can now align my handwriting. It was sloppy. It's still not the best handwriting, but like, isn't that a cool feature? So it just straightens out your handwriting for you. Appreciate it, dog. And it kind of cleans it up. You can also convert it to text, which it gets. You see how that can come in handy? It auto formats, it summarizes your notes, it corrects your spelling, which I absolutely need, and translates. So it does all those same kind of features in your notes. And I think the auto formatting is really fun. I don't have enough to auto format because you can see I only got like 6 words, 5. But if I had typed out a full note with hella paragraphs, this will auto format it. And now I know everyone has their own feelings about AI and I don't be trying to pressure nobody. You know, you either like it or you don't. That's it. That's all I got. But for me, I really enjoy the ways AI makes my life more simple. Sometimes it's the little things I don't think about, or it is the things that I think about often that it does to help me out. I know a lot of people felt a sense of relief when ChatGPT came along to help them do things like draft emails or help with strategies or just help have another set of program eyes. I don't want to call them eyes because then they start to get weird. Not another set of eyes, but you know what I mean? I really love the AI features on this phone and I'm so happy to have it, to keep testing it out, to keep playing with it. I will be doing more videos on this phone, specifically the camera, because like I told y'all, I'm a camera girly. So I also want to do a day in the life with this phone to kind of give you an idea of how I use it and like what I do on it throughout the day, because I think that will be fun. So for that video, if you have questions, please leave them down below and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.